Virat Kohli retiring from Test cricket and truly the end of an era. But I'll bring in Nikhil now once again. Nikhil, I've been hearing you and Pooja discussing this news break that's just come in. The one thought that occurred to me the moment this news came in is that, look, just a few weeks ago, we were reporting on Rohit Sharma and now Virat Kohli. Does this leave the team rather crippled? That experience seems to be out the door now?
True, Akshita. I mean, it is going to be a team that will go to England without two of your stalwarts. But having said that, if you have been tracing Indian cricket the last year or so, this was coming. Remember, India, after playing two WTC finals, and that for those of our viewers who are not familiar with Test cricket and don't follow the inside outs of Indian cricket. WTC final is roughly like the final of a Test championship. It's a World Cup of Test cricket. So India played the last two finals in the World Test Championship. This time they missed out. They missed out owing to a few poor results that they had at home as well as overseas. So there was already this murmur that maybe it's time now to look beyond these two senior players. And as I was mentioning, it started to happen right after the Australia tour that finished in January. So at that moment, there were discussions within the BCCI top brass as well as the selectors that maybe because this WTC cycle has come to an end, there is a likelihood in the next WTC cycle that India plays, and that starts with this England tour that is going to be starting in June. We may look at a younger team, a newer team to take the challenges. However, the selectors at that time had not thought of having a team without both Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli. As I was mentioning a short while ago, right after that Australia loss, the selectors did have a conversation with Rohit Sharma, Virat Kohli, and spoke to them about the future. How long do they see themselves playing? And if they, have a long-term future, short-term future, and also at that moment, they were also apprised about the plans that Indian cricket and the BCCI has, which is to look at Test cricket after a Virat Kohli and a Rohit Sharma. But I don't want to club the two of them together because the situation was very different for both of them. I think Rohit was very close to Test retirement. He had made up his mind in Australia. He missed the last Test match in Australia. Of course, then he said that there is enough time for the England tour and I'll decide. But what I pick up is that he was very close to announcing his retirement in Australia itself. And remember, he's 2 years senior to Virat Kohli, and also in terms of overall impact, Virat's had a much bigger impact in Test cricket than Rohit Sharma. So maybe Rohit Sharma had already reached the end. I don't think that was the case with Virat Kohli, which is why now his retirement comes as a massive surprise because everyone thought that England is going to be his litmus test. He would want to continue for a couple more years. He's fit enough to do that. But England is going to be his litmus test. And he's been made aware of that. It's going to be a tour where if he gets runs, he gets a longer rope in Test cricket. He continues in Test cricket. But unfortunately, if it doesn't turn out the way he plans, then England could be his last tour. Maybe preempting that, it is possible that Virat has announced his retirement now.
We're going to talk about that further, about why Virat Kohli has taken this decision right now. Nikhil, just stay with me. Virat Kohli also announcing his retirement put out a very long, very emotional, touching post. And Harshit is standing by from our newsroom to get you some of the highlights of what Virat Kohli has put out in that post. Harshit, over to you.
Right, Akshata. Indeed, it is very emotional what Virat Kohli said, and we'll just take our viewers through what exactly have been his parting words from Test cricket. Doing so with a quiet post, as many would have thought, because these reports were trickling in that Virat could just be nearing his Test retirement. Let's quickly run you through the post, which has instantly gone viral on social media. Virat Kohli taking to Instagram, saying that it's been 14 years since he first wore the baggy blue in Test cricket, and it's something that he never imagined how fruitful this journey would be and the kind of lessons that it is taught to him. He'll carry those lessons for all his life. I just want to quickly skip to para number 3, where he says as he steps away from the format, it's not easy, but he feels it's the right decision to make for him at the moment. He's given everything he had, and that's what we know about Virat Kohli. Always wore his heart on this sleeve, and then says that he's got a heart full of gratitude. It's the format. As we know, Virat Kohli, he's loved playing in this format. It's the format that he's regarded the most. He's always held it right up there, and he says that he leaves with a heart full of gratitude for every game, for the people that he shared the field with, and for every single person who made him feel and seen along, and that he's seen along the way. He'll always look back at his Test career with a smile. Cap number 269, that's what he signs off with. He says 269 signing off. That's Virat Kohli's cap number for those who are unversed. So a quiet retirement. There's no farewell. There's no extravaganza around Virat Kohli's retirement. The cricket fan in the country perhaps wanted that for an icon of the game who's held the game at the, who's played the game at the highest level and has held Test cricket very important and has spoken about it a lot. Virat Kohli's career coming to an end with a social media post. There's no
Okay.
farewell, no extravaganza as many would have wanted, Akshata.
All right. Thanks very much, Harshit. Thanks, Nikhil, for joining us with those details.